Is your child a pro at toy aisle meltdowns? In this episode, I'm going to tell you about the new Wish Book. It's a secret weapon that turns toy tantrums into quiet smiles. Say goodbye to pleading, bribing, and bargaining, and hello to creativity, patience, and even an amazing tool to help with holiday gift buying.
Welcome to the Bill Corbett Podcast, Creating Cooperative Kids, a listening experience created for parents interested in raising independent kids and those who would like tips and techniques for increasing the cooperation from their children and teens. Bill is answering questions from his email box, so please feel free to email him at bill@cooperativekids.com. You can also find all of his resources at billcorbettsbooks.com. Don't forget to subscribe, follow, share, and like this podcast. Take it away, Bill.
If you're a parent, you've probably heard it more times than you can count. Mom, can I get this? Dad, I need that toy. Can we please go to the store? You know, one night I was shopping for a gift for a relative's child, and I was in the toy section of a department store. And I was watching this mom and her little boy, and the little boy had an airplane in his hand. He says, Mom, I want you to buy me this airplane. And the kid must have about 7, 8, or 9 years of age. And she said, no, honey, we don't have any extra money. I can't buy you the plane. And he goes, Mom, I want this airplane. And she says, I know you do, but we don't have any extra money. All of our extra money had to go for Dad to go on a business trip. Mom, I want this airplane. She said, honey, your father had to go on this business trip and he took all the extra money with him. I don't have anything to buy the plane. But Mom, I want it now. And she said, look, honey, you've got airplanes all over your bedroom floor. I'm sure you're going to get more for your birthday. Mom, I want the airplane. And she said, no, why don't you ask your grandparents? They're coming over tomorrow and you can ask them. Well, guess what she did? Yep, she bought him the airplane. And that little boy learned how to do that because his mom probably gave in to him, or she just kept complaining all the time. So whether it's a commercial on TV, a shiny new toy their friend just got, or an ad that pops up on your phone, kids are surrounded by things they want, and they're not shy about letting you know. And if we're honest, many of us have given in at one point or another, like that mother in the department store. Why? Because giving in is so often easier, faster, and quieter than standing our ground. It ends the whining. We're embarrassed in the middle of a store if our child's screaming at us. It's easier to just buy it for him so he'll quiet down and we can get out of there without becoming a spectacle. And so when we do that, it ends the whining and the pleading and the meltdown in the store aisle. But here's the problem. Every time we give in, we teach our kids that persistence and loudness works. So they repeat the pattern next time. But what if there were a way to break the cycle that also taught them patience, gratitude, and the value of waiting? Well, I've got the solution to this, and I want to introduce to you the Wish Book. Here's a game-changing idea. Instead of saying yes or no in the heat of the moment, give your child a copy of the new Wish Book. Now, this is a very special notebook that you can find on Amazon. It becomes the safe place for all of your child's wants and dreams. The next time your child sees something they have to have, you simply say in a calm, friendly tone, wonderful, add that to your Wish Book. And you can even draw a picture of it if you like. No arguments, no negotiations, no raised voices. Now, of course, when you use this in the very beginning, they're still going to try their screaming because that's what they're used to. They've been trained to do that. So it's going to take you a little while to ease off and to understand how the Wish Book works. So how does it work? Well, you give each child their own Wish Book. There are versions for boys and girls. Encourage them to add to it often, whether it's a toy they saw on a commercial, a game their friend has, or even a place they want to go. It all goes in the book. And they can carry this book wherever they go. If they're going with you to the store, have them take the Wish Book because they can look through it and see all the things they've added so far. They can write about them. They can draw pictures. They can even do cutouts. Make it creative because they love crafts, so provide them with store flyers. And when you're at home, give them a pair of scissors and let them cut out pictures out of books and magazines or flyers, things that they want for their birthday, for Christmas. Paste the items in there that they like. This makes the process fun instead of frustrating. When you get a chance with them after they start building, you can review the wish book together with them once a week or once a month. Sit down together or say, honey, go get your wish book. I want to look through it and see what kind of things that you would like to have sometime. You'll be amazed at how many things they've lost interest in, which is a lesson all by itself. Just because they put it in doesn't mean they're getting it. And that's something you want to say to them. Honey, just because you're putting it doesn't mean you're going to get it, but at least let's put it in the book and see what happens. Why does it work? The little boy's filling out what he wants for Christmas in his wish book. The wish book does more than stop begging. It instantly teaches the following life lessons. 1, it teaches them about delayed gratification. The wish book gently teaches kids one of life's most valuable lessons, patience. By writing down their wants instead of getting them immediately, children experience the gap between desire and fulfillment in a positive way. This helps them build the ability to wait, a skill linked to better self-control, improved focus, and even long-term success in school and in life. Over time, they learn that not every wish needs instant action, which reduces impulse buying and fosters thoughtful decision-making. Now, it also teaches them emotional regulation. When a child feels that powerful wave of, I need this right now, it can easily spiral into frustration and tears. All you need to do is go into a store and see it live. The wish book now gives them a concrete calming outlet for that energy. Writing, drawing, or pasting a picture of the item. This physical act helps them slow down, shift out of emotional overdrive, and regain a sense of control. Now, for many kids, the simple ritual of putting pen to paper is soothing, like a deep breath for their feelings. It's therapeutic in some ways. The third thing is decision-making skills. Now, as the wish book fills up, kids start to see their desires side by side. Some items lose their sparkle. Others rise to the top of the list. You'll see kids cross things out to make room for other things. This natural process teaches them to evaluate what they truly value and to prioritize. It's an early, low-stakes introduction to budgeting and critical thinking. Do I still want this more than that? Over time, they develop better judgment and learn that thoughtful choices feel more rewarding. The last thing it teaches is respectful communication. Parents often find themselves locked in a battle of wills when kids start begging. The wish book breaks that cycle. Instead of saying a firm, no, you can't have that in the heat of the moment, parents have a calm, respectful script. Let's add that to your wish book. This keeps the interaction positive, avoids raised voices, and reduces stress for everyone. The home environment becomes more peaceful, and kids learn that they can express what they want without conflict, setting the stage for better communication skills as they grow. A little girl is writing in her wish book in the toy store aisle, making a list of all the dolls she wants, while her mother stands smiling behind her. A wish book isn't just for kids. It's a sanity saver for parents, too. Here's how. No more on-the-spot decisions. Instead of being cornered into saying yes or no in the middle of a busy store, you get to calmly redirect the moment. The pressure is off, and you stay in control without being the bad guy. It's also a built-in gift guide. When birthdays, holidays, or allowance days roll around, you have a ready-made list of items your child truly wants, curated by them over time. This takes the guesswork and last-minute shopping panic out of gift giving. You could sit down and review this with your child right before a holiday. Or let's say you're going shopping. You can say, you know what, you can pick one thing from this wish book and we'll see if we can buy it. Or you know what you can do is say, especially if you're dealing with an older child, let's talk about how you can earn the money to buy one of these items that you want in the wish book. Budget-friendly parenting. Because you're no longer buying impulsively, you can plan purchases, look for sales, and decide together what fits your family's budget. How about better conversations? Reviewing the wish book together creates natural opportunities to talk about money, prioritize, and even generosity. What if you could use the wish book to find something for someone else? Find a gift for a friend, turning what used to be a meltdown into meaningful life lessons. In short, the wish book turns chaotic gimme moments into calm, teachable moments that strengthen your relationship with your child and make family life smoother. Here's some final thoughts. Parenting is full of teachable moments every single day, and the wish book turns a potentially frustrating situation into one that's fun, constructive, and filled with connection. It's not just about stopping the begging. It's about helping kids learn patience, gratitude, and how to dream in a healthy way. So the next time you hear, "Mommy, I want that," you can smile, remain calm, and say, "Thanks for letting me know. Let's go add that to your wish book." Listen, thanks for downloading this week's episode on the new wish book available on Amazon.com. In the notes sections of this episode, you'll find the Amazon links to the wish book for girls and a separate wish book for boys. Go ahead, Kayla, close out the show for me.
Thanks, Bill. We hope you enjoyed listening to the Bill Corbett podcast, Creating Cooperative Kids. For more help with parenting situations, check out Bill's website, cooperativekids.com. If you'd like to ask him a question, leave your question in the comments box on this episode or email him at bill@cooperativekids.com. This podcast is the property of Cooperative Kids Publishing. Copyright 2025. All rights reserved.